What's up, fam? And today is 6:01 in the morning, and I'm at the airport trying to catch my flight to the Philippines. You can probably still see me being groggy here because it's early in the morning. I'm just whispering here because there's lots of people. Anyways, let's do this.
Anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
Alright, so right now we're just waiting our connecting flight to Korea, and then from Korea to Manila. Today I just packed very lightly with just 2 carry-ons because as much as possible I want to avoid bringing lots of stuff over to the Philippines when I'm visiting. And I highly recommend for people watching this, if you're planning on going to the Philippines, whether visiting or being a balikbayan, to I don't know, avoid bringing lots of stuff, especially valuable items. Don't put it in your checked bag because you know, we've seen some horror stories. I don't know if that has changed already, but I've seen some horror stories definitely in the past. There's even YouTubers that have gone to the Philippines, and when they landed, they have a few or a lot of items they put in their checked bags missing, especially shoes like Nike shoes and all these other athletic shoes. I've also heard of electronics going missing because they put it in the checked bag. Now, I'm not saying that Filipinos are dishonest per se. I'm just saying that it has happened multiple times in the past, and I'm not saying this to ruin the image of the Philippines and the Filipino airport, but hey, it's the truth. Some things like this have happened. So obviously I create content, I create videos, and I have some expensive, valuable items here. I'm not saying that it's the most important thing in the world, but you know, I had to save a lot for a long time to get this video equipment, to be able for me to buy video equipment, drones and everything, and I don't want to risk getting it stolen of all places at the airport because I have checked my bags. But anyways, enough of that. We're gonna be boarding soon. This gate, as you can see, is already slowly building up. Lots of people waiting for their flights, and so am I. Alright, see you guys. Now I am gonna voice over this part of the video. I'm trying to demonstrate here how spacious the legroom is, even with a blanket and pillow tucked in front of me. Now, I am taking a Korean Air flight from Seattle to Manila, and Korean Air, I would say, takes pride in their service. The food is delicious. They even give you a metal utensils, stainless utensil right there. It tastes good. It looks appetizing. The packaging is there. I'll tell you, I'm not expecting that much in an economy flight, but Korean Air blew me away. Now compare that with the food and utensils that Delta gave us on our way back. Look, it's made of bamboo. I guess they're trying to accomplish an environmentally friendly stance when it comes to utensils, but you know, I'll tell you, it breaks apart as you cut into the chicken that they have given us. I mean, it tasted good, but not as good as the Korean Air. Also, one thing I found interesting is this K-pop group trying to show us a safety video. I guess it's accomplishing two things. One, obviously educate us with the safety video, which is important, but also entertain us, keep us paying attention to the safety video. I find it interesting that I see them on here. Now, luckily for me and for my other passenger on the window side, that middle seat passenger was transferred to a different seat, giving us more space. And here's the second meal, by the way, before we land. It is the bibimbap. So I just have to mix it with rice and mix it together. It looks like that, but it is delicious. So good. Alright fam, we just landed, or I just landed here in Seoul Incheon Airport. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. I'm here in Korea. It's weird because you know, before I boarded the plane from Seattle to Korea, I went through a security checkpoint. But then when I got here, this is not even my final destination yet. I got here and then they also have an extensive security check. But anyways, we got past that. But it's just such a hassle because you know, when you fly from Seattle or any US based airport, you go through extensive security check, and then when you get here, it's not even my final destination, and then they check you. Anyways, we're gonna find a place where we can get hooked up into a Wi-Fi because I need to get connected. It was a long flight, 12-13 hours flight. I only had 1 hour of sleep, so I gotta find a place to relax. And then I have a 4-hour layover here, and then later on I'll be boarding a flight all the way to Manila. That's the final leg of this journey. See ya. Alright, sorry fam, here I am again. I'm walking around this airport and I can't help but admire the beauty of this airport. It's quiet and it's pretty. It's bright, maliwalas. Look at that. Jeez. This is a pretty airport. This is the quietest airport I've ever been. Quieter than any airports I have been in the US. Any airports in the US that I have been to, this is by far the quietest airport. I don't know if it's just downtime today. It's definitely not busy, but it is the quietest airport that I've ever been to. You can easily fall asleep here, no problems. And the ceiling, nice. It's very quiet. It's like it doesn't seem real to me because it's very quiet. I've never been in an airport that is quiet. Jeez. I would say this is my favorite airport now because of just how quiet this is. Usually I don't vlog around public places or public areas where there's a lot of people because, you know, I want to respect their personal space. But here I can because here I turn around and literally nobody's here. Well, that's kind of over exaggerating there. There's people here, but there's not a lot. Anyways, I just thought I'd take a video of that because it's interesting to me. I've been to a few airports in the US and they're all loud and busy and people just run in from one gate to another, and sometimes they're just in a rush and lots of foot traffic. Here it's different. I don't know if they have a different terminal here in Seoul at this particular airport that is a little bit busy. I don't know that because I've only been to this part of the airport and this is my first time here. Alright, let me find a place to relax. Alright fam, I have just landed here at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport here in Manila. It's a little humid. It's nice because where I live now it's a little cold. But here's the thing, earlier I said that I packed lightly for this trip because of you know, the black magic stuff that they do here at the airport with checked baggage. Well, anyways, let me show you something. Oh, before I show you something, I will tell you that What was I gonna say? Sorry guys, I'm a little groggy. Last 24 hours I only had like 1 hour of sleep, so that's why I'm blanking out here. But anyways, one of the concepts that most people have come to get acquainted with, especially foreigners, is something called the foreigner tax. So what is a foreigner tax? It is something that establishments and people usually charge you for. It's an extra charge just for being a foreigner because they think you have money, right? So let me show you one of the hotbeds of that foreigner tax. Right here, airport taxis. Not all of them. There are good airport taxis and taxi drivers, but most of the times this is where you take advantage of if you're a foreigner, obviously, because like me, if you have traveled 24 hours and if you're really tired, feeling crappy, you just want to get to your final destination, so you just have to bite the bullet and take that meter taxi. It's funny because this guy called he's got a YouTube channel. His name is Simply Aviation. He found his way to the Philippines, and he took a taxi from here to Makati, which costed him around 1,500 pesos, which is $30. But from Makati to here, taxi is 200 pesos, which is like $4. So anyways, in all fairness, the taxi drivers' reasoning behind it is that they stay here, they wait in line for hours, and obviously if they wait in line for hours, they lose the opportunity of, you know, driving around the city trying to pick up passengers. So when they get a passenger here, they tend to overcharge, which is fair. But you know, if you're watching this video and you're thinking of coming to the Philippines, if you get into a taxi, just know that at least you know what you're getting into. Anyways, I'm really tired. I need to find a ride to my hotel because I need to sleep. Jeez, it's been a while since I was here. 8-10 years. It's so hot. Jeez. Alright, let me find my ride. See you guys.